Hello everyone, my name is Raven, and welcome to Raven Gaming Labs, and welcome back to VintageStory, that's right. And what we're going to be doing in this particular video is probably getting more for the building, probably also, do some cooking. Seems like it would be an appropriate thing to do, to be completely honest with you. Okay, so this is almost done. Yeah, I'm blown away by how loud it is. I mean, not really. I mean, at this point, I'm basically just, I'm just used to how ridiculously loud this monstrosity truly is. So I wonder, we might spend some time experimenting and making some stuff. So I'm gonna need my flax oil. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do, everyone? I'll tell you exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab some of this flax here, and we're just gonna fill the entire thing with flax. Wow, we're actually running out of flax. I mean, unless there's some flax, I don't know, hidden somewhere. Oh, all these finally rotted. Excellent. We'll deal with that in a minute. Oh, cool. That's finishing out. That's going to last for basically ever. Wow. Ooh. This is also finishing out. Cool. And we're just going to throw this in here. And wow, so thanks to that, we were able to clear out quite a lot of everything. Make sure that that's empty. Okay, good. Because we want the flax oil. We're using so much of it. I mean, it goes really far, but we're using quite a bit of it. So, anyway. So, it's June 1st. Can you guys believe it? I mean, I can, I guess, a little bit, but can I do anything with that? No, not really. Can't do anything with it. Okay. And we're just going to throw it in here, and then we'll just, I don't know why I did that, but whatever. But yeah, it's June 1st, so I'm trying something new with the channel. I'm going to start recording 2 videos every day, and we're just going to see how this kind of, like, racks up. Because I actually kind of agree with you guys, like, the scheduling's a little, inconsistent. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to grab all my tools, and we're also going to grab... Well, I mean, I guess a red cedar log, but I'm going to use the quarter logs because I can. What am I missing here? What am I missing here? Oh, I guess I can't use those. Let me go. Okay. Wow. Only made 9. Oh, no, I made way more than that. Okay, never mind. Okay, good. 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 And we're going to need some angled gears. So we're going to need sticks. We can use the quarter logs for this one, though. Okay, so what we're going to need is... we're going to need resin. Horse. Okay. I mean, we do have 1, so that's super great. But, yeah, I don't know about that. So what I'm kind of trying to do here, or at least what I'm kind of thinking anyway, is... I'm trying to see if there's any... Let's see. Okay, well, yeah. I'm just gonna try something. You know, kinda. I need the angled gears anyway. So this is not in my opinion, this is not really a waste. But yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna throw everything in here, and that is completely wrong. Ah. I keep doing that. Is this another fun situation where I can't do it because I actually it drives me absolutely crazy when it does this, but whatever. It's like, okay then. Okay, am I just being stupid or not getting this somehow? You know what? You know what? Fine. 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 Okay. Well, certainly enough time has passed. And now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to grab a whole stack of this, because we're going to start. Like at this point, I would argue we're basically done with the flax. Like we pretty much need whatever's left of the flax. So yeah, we're done with that. Gotta get off that. I don't know why I came this way with it, but I did. Wow. So I only have a couple barrels left. That's kind of crazy. That's actually legitimately crazy. Okay, well, let's just, you know what? Let's just finish this out. And we'll go from there. So, yeah, like I was saying before, you know, I, rather, am slowly and steadily going to just do 2 episodes. Whoops. I'm going to do 2 episodes a day and upload them, and hopefully that will, you know, lead to something really nice. I hope so, anyway. Oh, could actually have a little bit more. Wow. That actually did really well. So now we just basically have to wait for all of this. We're not going to get as much rot, but, you know, we're going to get a fair bit of compost, especially once all this comes in. So, yeah, all right then. I guess I'll run over here, and what we'll do... Yeah, we'll run over here, and what we'll do is I will drop this off, simply because it just seems necessary. And then we'll throw that in there. And I mean, we have so much, like, just general room. All right, we're gonna need this. I don't think we'll need ladders. And I'm gonna need a couple of these. I think 5 per. So get out of my inventory. Oh, you know what? I want this too. Now, what I'm kind of thinking here, or maybe I'm not thinking. So the cairn can only do stuff from the top, like so. And I'm actually like wondering if there's a way to... Ah, there is. I'm wondering how absolutely, you know, diabolically ridiculous this is going to be here. Shouldn't I have more of those? Like, I thought I could have sworn that I had more than... Excuse me. I could have sworn I had more than, you know, 4 of those. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Ah, right. There we go. Wow. Yeah, probably gonna have to actually, like, look into this stuff. Okay. Alright. Probably also be, you know, better to... Ah, there we go. That is so horrible for so many reasons. Honestly, if that works, I don't even want to... I'm not going to comment on it. Whatever. All right. Very cool. And, yep, not going to do anything just yet because we're going to need to make some more parts. Okay. And we just need resin, a ton of sticks, which I absolutely don't have. Hang on. I'm going to have to go down and get all of that, I suppose. Now, I did check on this, by the way. It's still growing, but it's getting there. Yeah, I understand now where all my sticks went. Okay, and... Oh, this goes in the center. Okay. And then we have this, and this, and this. And now what? I need planks. Are you kidding me? I should have seen that. Should have seen that coming. Or just paid attention, and it would have told me anyway. I actually do want to check on the Amaranth really quick. Yeah, okay. It's coming in kind of nicely. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, lovely. We don't actually have that many there, so we're going to grab the redwood quarter log, and we're just going to make a whole bunch of them, and I'm just going to bring them with me because I think at this point I have basically everything I need. I hope. I really honestly hope. That is horrible, by the way. Like, truthfully, an easier way to do this would just be to, like, lower this down, and, you know, I wouldn't have to use as many. But if we get to that point, we'll do that. But for right now, I just want to see if it'll work, because I don't mind building a basement for that. Like, I don't mind doing that one bit. That's, as far as I'm concerned, perfectly fine. I have 0 issues doing that. And then what we'll do is we'll build, like, a brake, you know, a clutch system so we can, you know, start and stop it and stuff like that. But it would be nice to have a whole bunch of those so I can just, you know, grind up more stuff. Okay. So it basically goes like this, and then this, and then this, and where's my hammer? And then this. Okay. And we just need 4 of them. And in order to turn it into a big one, we just need this in the middle. All right. Okay, cool. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna get that out of my inventory. I don't know why I closed that. There's just really no point. And look at that. All that resin that we've been working on, yeah, basically gone. Basically gone. All right, good. All of that will evaporate shortly. And we'll get the rest of it the next morning, day, whatever. We'll get the rest of it. Oh, good. Good. Look, it stopped. How nice. I mean, that happens, but it's a little annoying when it happens. Okay, and let's get this out of here. Let's put this in here. No. We're definitely not doing that. And, yep. Did I? Okay. I'm trying to make sure that, you know, all this stuff is pretty much the same. Gonna need this, actually, while I work on it. You know, unless I want to essentially yeet myself off the roof here. Okay, cool. And now we just want to put as many sails on here as possible. Pretty cool. Okay, and now I just want to make some more angled gears. All right. I mean, we do need quite a bit of these, so I'll just grab, you know, 2 more. That ought to work out fine. Wow. I mean, it works. I mean, it's terrible, but I mean, hey, it does work, technically. You know, the best kind of correct, right? All right, good. I mean, there's so much we can do, you know. At the very least, I want to get this part right here done. You know, aside from that, whatever. Yeah, they look about the same size. I don't think I can add any more. So, yeah. Can add more? Nah, can't add more. Yeah, interesting little tidbit here. This is only going to have 3. That's going to have to move. Yep, this whole thing right here is going to have to go. Well, that's annoying. That's annoying. Huh. Well, congratulations, Corner. You win. What do you win? You win a prize of going all the way up to the top. Man, that's horrible. I mean, it works and all, but man, that's horrible. Okay, put that back. Seal that off. We might actually have to make this taller. But I mean, honestly, truthfully, that is, in my opinion, an extremely easy fix. You know, making this taller is way easier to fix than anything else. So, not really all that concerned about, you know, making this taller or whatnot. Okay, I didn't want that anyway, so, you know, whatever, I guess. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, can't put any more on there. Can't put any more on there. All right. And I mean, we basically used up all of it. Everything we had to build this monstrosity. And that one's not spinning at all. So I guess they do interfere with each other? Well, only one way to find out on that. I wouldn't think they'd interfere with each other, but, you know, been wrong before. Been wrong before. Yeah, we can definitely, you know, we could definitely make something better than that, in my opinion, anyway. Maybe it's just the wind direction. I don't know. But the other one was spinning. But on the other hand, the other one might have been just spinning because, you know, because this was spinning. So it could have just been a, you know, unrelated. Oof, okay. Well. That's always pleasant. Oh. Yeah. Oh, man. Alright, I gotta go down there and get all that now. It's like, oh, of course it landed kind of funny. Yeah, we may have to take this up a little bit higher. That'll be unpleasant, I suppose. Hey, at least it's spinning. I mean, you know. At least it is spinning. But yeah, I think once we yeah, I just kind of realized that it needs to stick out a little bit more, if you will. There we go. Yep. All right. And I'll go make 4 more of those. Oh. Ow. Oh, I guess I should probably put the buckets back as well. Yeah, probably be a pretty good idea. You know, put the buckets back and just kind of, yeah. They don't go there. Free up some more room. We're going to need way more resin. That much has become readily apparent. Alrighty. And now we're just going to use the last of this to make the rest of the... Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Nice. That's actually literally all we have. Can't make any more. Oh, and I also just realized that Discord did not set streamer mode, so hang on 1 second. Now, why I didn't set streamer mode, I don't know, but there you go. Okay, so we need to go down there and we need to look at that because I need to figure out exactly how much taller we need to make this monstrosity. We need to make it about, I'd say if we want a good roof that's, well, I want a flat roof for this, so I'd say about 2 more. About 2 more. And that will, and then I will consider that to be, you know, good and done. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly can't tell. Let me get up here and disconnect all of these. Wait, really? Okay. And that one's still not spinning. But the others are spinning just fine, but that one's not spinning. I'm gonna be honest. that's a little confusing. But I guess at this point, I should just be used to it. Okay, we're just gonna leave all this in here. We need to go get a lot more shale. And I mean, that's mainly it. We need to go get a lot more shale because we need to make this 2 taller than what we currently have. So it's gonna be a lot of work, like a significant amount of work. Ow. Yeah, I really don't understand why that's not moving. Oh, that was on? But how? I didn't come up here and mess with it. Wait a minute. It's spinning now, but now when I do that, it stops spinning? Wait. What? Oh, now it's spinning. Okay. That made no sense. I guess it glitched, maybe? I don't know. That made no sense. Honestly, that was just confusing. How damaged am I? Not really damaged. Okay. So, yeah, sorry about the Discord thing there. My bad on that. Then again, Discord is supposed to set streamer mode, so I don't know why it didn't. But whatever then, I suppose. Yep. Okay, let's go out here and see if it's still spinning. Alright, it is actually still spinning, and it's running extremely fast, which is good. Honestly, it looks like it's gonna, like, yeet off or something. You know, just, like, fly off into the sunset or whatever, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna put another one up, and I'm just gonna see if it breaks it again. I don't know. Because, again, that's kind of weird. You know, like, you know, in my defense, I did all of this for a reason. Fresh for 3.5 years, really? Actually, you know what? I'll put the boards in there. Yeah, put the boards in there, and I'll put the resin back in there. I don't really need that. I'll put this in here as well. Because after this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and harvest. But I want it to be a little... Nope. I want it to be, you know, not so... how do you say? Disastrous outside. Yeah. Cool. All right. And we're going to go and place... Well, actually, you know what? We don't need to bother with that right now. Now that I think about it, we don't need to bother with that. Instead, what we're going to do is we will just put all this back. We have to raise it up anyway, so, like, what is the point? I realized that as I was doing all this. It's like, you know, like, what's the point? You know, we're basically going to just bring it all back up anyway, so why not just, you know, leave it alone? Anyway, we'll put the flax oil back where it belongs, because 18 years is plenty of time. We'll go up this way. I know, isn't that nice? Let's check on this really quick. Oh! It's actually kind of done there. Oh, cool. The amaranth is growing really nicely. Very cool. Very, very cool. So, yeah, you know what? That's fine. Put another chunk of this in here, and we can bake this into quicklime. So, yeah. And that is really moving, like really, really moving. All right, so let's head on over. Let's get the tin. It's much faster. And we're not going to focus on full blocks. We're just going to carve our way straight through. Straight through. We're just going to carve it right on up. Oh, okay, the whole field's done. Or not done, but turned. Yeah, probably won't be this episode or even next episode, but probably the episode after that. We'll have to collect, which will be good. I do enjoy farming, so hopefully we can get enough. You know, we don't eat up too much time in this video, and I can actually, like, you know, take a screenshot, you know? I mean, I guess if push comes to shove, I'll just upload that as the screenshot and be like, there you go. Problem solved. We have a backup plan. We're good to go. Backup plans are very good to have. I like the freezing. The freezing's nice. Yeah. I don't know what I would do if it didn't freeze, you know? If it... It'd be awful if I couldn't experience freezing. I tell you, the terrain got really pop-marked from all the... from all them meteors. Oh man, I didn't bring, well, whatever. I was gonna bring a ladder, but you know, honestly, this is fine. It's not really what I wanted, but it's fine. Oh, hello. And it crashed. All right, hang on, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is... Just kidding. No, but seriously, it crashed very, very hardcore. Pretty much brought down the whole entire thing. And lots of item duplication. It did. It caused a lot of... Like, look at this. Look at all this stuff I have now. Yeah, super nice. Not really, though. Yeah, not really very excited about that. But that's okay, because we're back now, and we're going to finish out the remaining 12 minutes. Yep. By the way, when I say it crashed, I mean it crashed. Like, so it crashed, and then the whole... And then I turned it back on and loaded it back up, and I was like, yeah, whatever. It's not the first time VintageStory has crashed. It's pretty rare. But then... it brought down the whole entire system. Crashed the display driver, everything. And I was like, oh. And I had to, like, repair the world. And it was a very, very fun time. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It very fun. It was super fun. I totally want to do that. Oh, I don't have... Yeah, whatever. I was going to say I don't have the tin... I don't even know if I even still... I don't even know if I still have the tin pickaxe anymore. It might be gone for all I know. Oh. But that's alright. We still have the copper one, and we'll get what we can with that. So... Anyway, so it's been about 2 hours. Been dealing with that, and then I went off to do some other stuff, and I was like, alright, I'll get back to it. It was somewhat demoralizing to... have it crash like that. it was not fun. I was expecting to, you know, I was basically expecting to like record, you know, a video series and, you know, do 2 videos, but my display and everything decided to commit suicide and kill itself. I don't actually know. Probably shouldn't say that on YouTube. I don't know. There's so many like guidelines and stuff now. I don't know. All right, let's try to remove this and see if it crashes. Oh, goody. It didn't crash. How nice. That is nice, actually. That is actually really, really nice. So, I was going to do a whole bunch of other stuff, but that didn't work out, so we're not doing it. But what we need is a lot of shale. Like a lot of shale. Ideally, as much as humanly possible, of course. I probably should have just stuck, you know, doing that, but... yeah. Make sure we got all of that. Hopefully we don't run into any more issues where we have to, like, you know, carve out this huge section or anything like that. Really? Flint and shale. Okay. This is actually pretty far down, to be completely honest with you, so that's a little surprising, but, you know, again, nothing we can do about that. So I think this video needs to be about 12 minutes long, give or take. So we'll go as far as we can, and then we'll finish it out, and then I'll splice the videos together. But I'm still a little annoyed about that it just brought down the whole system. I don't know what that was about. Couldn't even begin to tell you. Yep. Hopefully nothing, you know, serious or important or anything like that. I doubt it. Probably just a random fluke. Or it could have been OBS that caused the problem. In fairness, OBS, I updated OBS and it's been a little weird. Like, for example, streamer mode didn't turn on. I don't know if that was a Discord issue, but now I'm kind of wondering if maybe that was an OBS issue all along. I don't know. I know I did all this work to, you know, put this in here, and now I'm removing it. It's very stereotypical me, isn't it? Do all this work, and then everything crashes. Or I remove it. Okay, cool. I don't really know where I actually want to put this, so maybe I'll put it like right here for now. And, you know, we'll just... there we go. That'll let us carve out the whole entire thing, which will be pretty cool. But, yeah. I mean, it happens, you know. I really should have gone back and gotten some of this. So in the next video, what we're gonna have to do is, well, aside from making more stuff, like we might actually have to make more, we might have to make more tools and stuff like that. I'm not really looking forward to that, but I mean, you know, it is what it is, you know. Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, man. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, in the next video, we'll definitely have to come back here. And we'll have to gather pretty much as much of this stuff as humanly possible. And it would also be nice to grab a, you know, the proper pickaxe. I mean, don't get me wrong, we can totally do it with this tin one, or copper one. It's just so slow. Alright, we'll just get rid of all the overhangs and underhang. But I kind of feel like we need the shale rock more than we need, or sorry, we need the shale stone more than we need anything else. So what we'll probably do is, yeah, we'll just kind of, you know, work with that, I guess. Oh, that lightning was crazy. Okay, and we'll head back in a minute as well. I don't want to end the video way out here. I just want to get a little bit more than what we currently have, at least. Oh. I missed a bit there. Gotta grab all my stone and whatnot. I mean, even if we're just grabbing these, this is still gonna take quite a bit of time to remove all of this. All right, so I'm gonna head back now. Gonna go up my ladder. I know it's gonna be slow with the ladder, but that's all right. That'll let us maximize the quarry a little bit better. But then again, maybe I'll come back and, you know, put actual stone and put the steps back. I don't know. I'm still kind of torn, kind of wishy-washy on it, you know. So I don't really know the way that I'm gonna do it, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna go back this way to avoid the drifters that are hanging out. I think the light level dies down too much when it rains, and it lets them come out. Not to mention they just wander out from all the caves that are around here. Yeah, because the ones that spawn, they don't despawn when the light comes. They get to live for some nefarious reason, I suppose. Oh, cool. I need to look up and see if the vines, like, regrow or not. I don't know if they do. Like, I know they do if you just, you know, have it like that. But I don't know if they regrow. I don't know. What, you know, it's fine. Whatever. What is this? Blackberry. I'm glad I didn't jump into that. Or fall into it would probably be a better way to word it. I'm not really known for just jumping into a pile of bushes, but yeah, you know, I say that, and then I know someone's gonna say in the comments, actually, it's like, yeah, I know. I fall into them. I don't jump into them. I fall into them a lot, like all the time. I don't mean to do it, all right? It just kind of happens. A lot, like all the time. Yeah, I don't normally go that way. That was a weird experience. That was a very weird experience. And all that crashing earlier, that was definitely a weird experience, but what are you going to do? So we're going to do a little bit of tidying when we get back. I know we're basically at the 11-minute mark, but that's all right. We'll be all right. Man, look at how impressive that is. Look at that. Wow, yeah, they get 4 tall. Jeez. That is a lot of resources there, let me tell you. But we'll probably spend a great deal of the next video like mining and stuff like that. Not necessarily just here, but other places too, because I need quartz for all the windows and stuff like that. So, and at the very least, I'd like to finish the, you know, the structure a little bit, but I mean, hey, maybe, are you kidding me? Alright, so before we do anything, I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna grab 64 of those. I'm gonna go out here, because like I know we're at the end, but again, I don't care, it's fine, nothing wrong with any of this. And I'm going to put this in here. I'm gonna grab this, and we're gonna go check and see if that tin is done or not. It should be done, but oh man, we totally lost it. We lost our tin. Yeah. Man, that's annoying. I'll just go into creative mode and spawn a new one. That's a little unfair. I'll just spawn a new one. Crashes are valid respawn if you ask me. Wow, look at all of this. This is crazy. The good news is a lot of this is going to pretty much end all at the exact same time, so, you know. So whatever. Not bad. That was a pretty good haul. Not bad at all. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching. I know this video was a little different and kind of crazy due to the crashing. But, you know, what are you going to do? So, I'll see you all in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell so you actually get updates and notifications. And as well, if you guys would like to get early access to my videos, as well as a members-only area in Discord, there is a link down below, as well as a join button in the description. And your support is greatly, greatly appreciated. And I will see you all in the next one. You guys have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Raven Gaming Labs. Thanks to all the members and viewers who make RGL possible. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified. If you want to become a member, hit the join button or link in the description below. Members get early access to videos, member-exclusive content, and more. As well, don't forget to join our awesome community over at Discord. Y'all have a good one.